making his first outdoor championship appearance. He's been at NCAA cross country a couple of times. From Messiah, who has the second best seed. Tom Eamon is a 58.50 seconds. Again, one of only two guys with a sub 9 minute qualifying time in this event. Scott Mason out there. Graham Pete, Daniel Rosen, Zach Shoemaker-Allen, Alex Smith, Benjamin Schott, Brandon Wilkerson, Caleb Ferguson, Thomas Denary, and Parker Rosenow out of St. Thomas. Your next 10 here in the second heat of the men's 3,000 meter steeplechase. And underway with this second heat. Interesting story out of this group involves Caleb Ferguson from Kelvin, who was we're at hip number 8. Ferguson, coached by Brian Damari, who is a bronze medalist in the steeplechase, the 1984 Olympics. 3-time qualified for the U.S. Olympic team. One of the luxuries that Kelvin has in this event, having that kind of experience, that coaching. And Ferguson, a 10th seed coming in after he finished 18th last year. Freshman last year when he finished 18th and kind of went back. He said he thought about it almost every day for months. Not real happy with the end result. And now here he is back. He's improved his time and now trying to work his way back into the final. We talked about and we've mentioned already during this first day, there are so many athletes talented enough at freshmen to get the opportunity to come out and compete at this level. And in some instances, things don't go as well as maybe expected. And, the competition level is that much greater. They come back. They, in some cases, fortunate enough to be back here as a sophomore and that much more prepared for what to expect. Handle the atmosphere a lot better, the competition, prepare a little bit differently. And that's certainly what Ferguson was able to do this off-season prior to the indoor and now outdoor seasons. And only a sophomore, but now looking for that opportunity to be in the final. You have Scott Mason, as Benjamin Schott has the lead, but Scott Mason got hip number 1, number 3 seed. He was a 6th place finisher last year. Pretty good year so far, in which he finished 22nd in cross country, 11th indoor in the 3K. Alex Smith from York, Pennsylvania on the outside. Now advanced out of the prelims last year, finished in 16th. Now the lead with Thomas Denary at Claremont Mudscripts. Benjamin Schott in 2nd. Your top 2. So where some elect to kind of hang back and make that final push, you currently have Schott, who has been at the lead or near the front. You're in the first now 3+ minutes. He's currently in 2nd. Looking for Ferguson from Kelvin. There he is on the inside with hip number 10. Right now at about 6th place. As Rosen moves up to 3rd. Able to surpass Benjamin Schott, who's dropped back to 4th. Alex Smith moving up as well, taking the outside approach. See Smith in the green. Dennery trying to hold off Scott Mason. Out of Connecticut College, Mason. Also in your picture, top 3 was Rosen. Smith stays in 4th. Rose now on the inside. Ferguson from Kelvin. And he's hit number 8, seed number 10. That'd be Ferguson. Who's now under top 5. Beg your pardon, he's dropped back now. There he is in your top 7. Along with Wilkerson and Augustana. And 5 minutes. Denari still with your lead, followed by Mason. After this, we turn our attention to the final running events of the day. Men's and women's 4x400. It's scheduled to get underway around 5:30, 5:45 Central Time.
Mason, Smith, Rosenau, and Rosen.
Denari, your leader. Mason, number 2. Number 3 is Alex Smith. Got passed on the inside by Parker Rosenau of St. Thomas. Was a 15th seed, was the junior from the Tommies.
Stay there, Alex.
Smith now in 2nd.
Come on, Alex.
As Mason fall in the 3rd. Rosen now stays put in 4th. Rosen from Pomona Pitzer, not going anywhere. Grant Pete now passing Rosen. He's taking over 5th. Zach Shoemaker Allen on his home track right now sits in 9th. Pretty good grouping, 1 through 8, a bunch together. Trying to catch up right now to Denari. Smith hang on to 2nd with Rosenau behind him. See, Mason's been in the top 3 for a good majority of the first 7 minutes. He is dropped to 5th, now moving up to 4th, back down to 5th. Pete, his move on the outside, moves into 3rd, so passing Rosenau. Now looking to pass Smith. Grant Pete, one of the last 3 to qualify for this event. Now in 2nd. Also comes Rosen on the outside. He's about to pass Smith for 3rd. And now about to surpass Pete for 2nd. Denari, your leader, has been for most of this event,
Alex.
this heat.
Come on, Alex.
And now Mason on the outside. Mason right now in 2nd. Rosen in 3rd. Also, Shoemaker Allen, remember we mentioned he was 9th out of 10? He's now moved into the top 4. Back on the inside with Rosen. Dennery hang on to the lead. Mason in 2nd. Rosen now in 3rd. More movement on the outside from Graham Pete. He won't go away. On the outside here, Wilkerson trying to make a move now on the inside, trying to find some spacing. Denari has the advantage slightly over Pete. Pete, though, around that turn, has taken the advantage. Now on the jump into the water. Denari still with your advantage. Rose now in third. Here comes Rosen. He's on the outside moving in the second. On the push, Denari against Rosen. Denari back in front. Here comes on the inside. Rose now in the second.
Come on, Alex.
And Denari
Come on, Alex.
will take this. Rose now in the second. Some way, somehow, Thomas Denari able to find a way to take that second heat despite losing the lead briefly here and there.
Yes.
A time of 9 minutes, 18.54 seconds. Rose now in second. Rose in the third. Smith and Mason fourth and fifth. The top five in this heat to advance to the final. So a nice showing from Thomas Denari, finding a way pretty much from start to finish, and he finishes what he started to advance to the final in the men's 3,000 meter steeplechase. The women's 3,000 meter steeplechase comes your way next from La Crosse, Wisconsin on NCAA.
Introducing new post